Brittany is Blessed, also known as Brittany Butterfly. I'm here with a new video, and so this video is just basically to go over 40 scriptures that God talks about as far as a woman. Now, men, I'm sure that God has some scriptures for you because he has scriptures for all his children. I just wanted to go over the scriptures that God has done for us ladies, because me personally, I sometimes don't always feel the greatest about myself. I'll put on, lace wig and all of this other stuff, even sometimes the lashes that I got on now and the nails. But honestly, I don't do it a whole lot. But when I don't do it, sometimes I just be feeling like, girl, you have to get it together. You have to look a certain way, because you see all this, media portray how a woman should look like, and if you're not looking like that. And just like I was saying, the video cut off, but we tend to think that because we are not looking the way media portray us to look, we are, I guess, not attractive. I want to let you know today, ladies, you are attractive, and God find you very attractive, especially your spirit and your heart. What God is mostly attracted to is the internal beauty. That's why he wants us to focus on the internal and not really more so on the external. But as women, we focus on the external because this is what the world, make it seem like that our main focus have to be, and it's like to get a man, you don't want to be looking any kind of way. So I guess that's why we more so what does God say about beauty? Songs of Solomon 4-7 says, "You are altogether beautiful. My love, there is no flaw in you." That's what Songs of Solomon says. Then it goes down to Isaiah 4:2. "In that day the branch of the Lord shall be beautiful and glorious, and the fruit of the land shall be the pride and honor of the survivors of Israel." Proverbs 3:15 says, "She is more precious than jewels, and nothing you desire can compare with her." Wow. That's how he feels about us. Like, he's expressing his love right there. Psalms 8:5, "Yet you have made him a little lower than the heavenly beings and crowned him with glory and honor." So we're going to continue on. So Genesis 1:27 says, "God created man in his own image. In the image of God he created him. Male and female he created them." The sixth thing of what God says about beauty, which is Songs of Songs, chapter 1-15 and 16. "How beautiful you are, my darling. Oh, how beautiful your eyes are, doves. How handsome you are, my beloved. Oh, how charming, and our bed is verdant." The seventh thing God says about beauty is Songs of Solomon, chapter 2:10. "My beloved spoke to me, 'Get up, my darling, my beautiful one, and come on.'" So as we continue on in the chapter, what is inner beauty scriptures? What is more precious than external beauty is inner beauty. The Bible says that someone is beautiful who brings good news, specifically if they help to bring peace, proclaim the gospel, and tell others about Jesus. So the more we become in tune with Jesus, our beauty becomes more radiant, not only to God but to others, because they begin to see Jesus in you. They see Jesus through you. Even if they never heard about the Bible or, knew about God or anything in that sort, they will begin to learn about him through you because his light shines through you. It says, "We are sanctified, for in that way we are made more and more like Jesus." External beauty will fade, but each day, so inner beauty can blossom. Now, The eighth thing that God talks about for his beauty, he says in Isaiah 52:7, how beautiful upon the mountains are the feet of him who brings good news, who publish peace, who brings good news of happiness, who publish salvation, who says to Zion, your God reigns. And the ninth thing God talks about in Proverbs chapter 27:19, just as water reflects the face, so the heart reflects the person. Wow. Wow, isn't that deep? Just as the water reflects the face, so the heart reflects the person. So if you're wondering how a person feels about you based on so as I was saying, if we ever wonder how someone feels about us, basically I will think that the way they feel about us is based off what God just said. Just as the water reflects the face, so the heart reflects the person. So based on your heart intent and what you're displaying out, what you're ditching out, I think, a person is able to discern who you are, and what your true intentions are. And so the ninth thing God has to say about beauty is in Proverbs chapter 6, verse 25. Do not desire her beauty in your heart, nor let her capture you with her eyelids. So, if a person is being provocative, I feel like God is talking about that type of beauty where, like I said, where we have to feel like we have to over exaggerate our phase. If we have to over exaggerate our phase and, we're just, maybe, injections, I don't want to judge anyone, but, if you want to go get, surgery and all of that stuff, that is whatever floats your boat or whatever. But, me personally, I want my father to still be able to recognize me. I think when we go get these extra stuff like the lip injections and, everything else to follow, I just think we begin to deteriorate who we really are, and we get to keep on building us up. We keep on saying, what, maybe I did fix my lip, but maybe I should go fix my nose, maybe I should go fix my ears or something. Like, it will always be a continuous thing of what we should improve when we're just made perfectly fine in God's eyes. So the next thing is and not chapter 11, but the 11th thing that God has to say about beauty is what I was going to get into. But before we get into that, I do want to state, what, just like God says no sin is greater than the other, maybe I can just go back and say, hey, me putting on eyelashes and putting on fake nails, I don't think is no different from getting plastic surgery. I mean, ultimately, this video is about us embracing our true selves. And again, no judgment at all. But it's to embrace our true selves and try to slowly but surely get past of thinking that for us to hop on camera or for us to go outside or have a conversation with anyone, we have to go put on all this stuff to look beautiful. Because God thinks you are just exceptionally overly beautiful in his eyes. He loves you so much. So the 11th thing finally, okay, so 2 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 18, it says, and we all with unveiled face beholding the glory of the Lord are being transformed into the same image from one degree of glory to another. For this comes from the Lord, who is the Spirit. And honestly, I feel like we do get transformed in some type of way. We might not always notice that we're growing, but we are just growing in so many ways. Like, there may be things that you used to do that you don't do anymore. And it is not because of our doing, but because of the Lord's strength, grace, and mercy. He is slowly transforming you day by day. And I started to notice how I'm being slowly but surely transformed. It's a process, and we have to embrace that. So the 12th thing is Psalms 34 verse 5 says, those who look to him are radiant. and their faces shall never be ashamed. The 13th thing God says about beauty of men and women is that Matthew 6, chapter 6, verse 25. Therefore I tell you, do not be anxious about your life, whatever you will eat or what you will drink, nor about your body, what you will put on. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothing? So this is what I'm saying. We have to be understanding that it's more to life. God has a mission for all of us. And I don't think our main mission is just to keep on, enhancing our beauty, because we are magnificently beautiful to God. And I don't think the Creator, with him being a carpenter, an artist, a father, I mean, he has so many titles, the list goes on. I think when God really sat down and paint on his canvas, he did not make a mistake with no creation that he has made. You are beautiful. My brother, you are handsome. And this world, when you step outside and you see the sky, the trees, the birds, and everything in between, you just be like, wow. And you be at really awed that God is just truly an artist. And I don't think that, he made any mistakes when he made you. So, the 14th thing God says about beauty is 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 16. That's why we are not discouraged. No, even if outwardly we are wearing out, inwardly we are being renewed each and every day. So if you didn't get that, because the video did cut off, 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 16 says, that's why we are not discouraged. No, even if outwardly we are wearing out, inwardly we are being renewed each and every day. Wow, this brings me wholesome, and I want to thank everyone who has subscribed, who has hit the notification bell. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. If you like this type of content, I will be making this type of content every Thursday and also every Saturday. So look forward to that. And how you can be aware of my videos is by hitting the notification bell, because it will let you know when I'm next on live. Thank you so much. As I said, peace and blessings to you. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit tongue-tied. Peace and blessings to you, my friends, my family, and loved ones out there on the YouTube channel. And for those who are following me on TikTok, love to you as well. I hope that we can grow together in Christ, because I am not this, master of the Bible. I don't plan to be. I know this is a journey, and I hope to grow with you guys. And so, if you have any prayer requests, please feel free to let me know. My email is BrittanyButterfly9@gmail.com. Otherwise, you can just leave a friendly comment below. Let me know that you want to pray together or a Bible study together. I'm all for it. So thank you so much again. I wish you guys nothing but the best. Tongue-tied again. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.